Hello everyone and welcome back. This is Dawn. It's good to see you again. And today, if you were with me yesterday and the day before, I was telling you that I've got a very special announcement to make. And so, for our special announcement, can we have a drum roll please? Thank you. Wonderful. Sound effects never fail, do they? Even if it's just two people banging tables. So my special announcement today is that I've made the decision for my videos to switch from my Derwent pencils, which are over there, to this Faber-Castell. They are wonderful. I'm not going to abandon my Derwent pencils, they're great, but these were a gift to me and I was playing with them for quite a long time, and they are so rich and pigmented and they give wonderful colour. They're a lot stronger than the Derwent pencils, I have to say, and they don't break even under pressure. So I'm just going to show you some of the differences, and I'm going to take out two of the pencils, and that's only because I need the space here just to show. Oops, and I forgot I put that in there. I do beg your pardon, that's my brush. I'm going to pop that over there for a minute, but before I actually show you the differences on camera, so to speak, I just want to show you these. These are a couple of the reds. We've got Madder Carmine in Derwent and the Madder in Faber-Castell, and they're so rich and pigmented, and I've done the same with a couple of the others. I shall let you read that for yourself. And so, especially with this alizarin crimson, it's beautiful. It's so strong. Even when it's dry, I did this a couple of days ago and it's still nice and dry and strong. As with this one, the Crimson Lake, it tends to fade a little. So if you like the subtle colours, the Derwent ones are absolutely fine. But if you prefer something a bit richer and stronger colour, then these Faber-Castell pencils will do the trick. And again, we've got two brown ochres. This is the brown ochre in Derwent, and this is the brown ochre in Faber-Castell. And you can see that they're much more richly pigmented. And I've done a few others, so I'll just very quickly show you the greens and then the blues. I won't go through them all, but there they are with the same types of colour, or the same names of colour, but as you can see, there's a vast difference. Now, while I'm showing you the blues, I'll tell you why the difference is. The real difference is because there is a difference, which some people may not be aware of, between aquarelle and watercolour pencils. Now, Derwent pencils are aquarelle pencils, which means they are water-soluble colours. But Faber-Castell are watercolour pencils because they actually have traditional watercolour in the barrel, and that is what you're seeing when you put your colour on. You're seeing watercolour. This is just, but the Faber-Castell isn't actually watercolour, it's just water-soluble pigment. It's not the same. So this has traditional watercolour inside. So that is the difference between aquarelle and watercolour. Overall, watercolour are a lot stronger in pigment and they spread more evenly. So there's a quick demonstration and a quick explanation. And I've got a couple of application tests here that I did, which I'd almost forgotten about. And that was the basic wash, which I did with a blue, and again with my Faber-Castell. And you can see for yourself the difference in the pigment. And just to show that that was a genuine one, I'm going to do those tests again, or a couple of them anyway, with a card which I've got up here. And we're going to start with a basic wash. I'm going to first of all do it with Cobalt Blue in, this is Derwent, and actually what I'll do, I'll put the pencils side by side and you can see the difference. This one is a lot thicker and the point is thicker too, so you actually get more for your pencil in the Faber-Castell ones as well. You get more pigment and more colour. But I'm going to show you the difference. This is Cobalt Blue in Derwent, and I'm going to show them with an even pressure. And then this is also Cobalt Blue, but in Faber-Castell. And they're not even the same colour. So this is just another example of, if you buy different brands, they might have the same name. Some of the colours might have the same name, but they're certainly not the same colour. So this is the Derwent one at the top here. So let's have a little bit more water. And so that's what that looks like, the Cobalt Blue. It's not really a true cobalt, but it's still a very nice colour. Nothing against Derwent, they're still wonderful pencils, but as you can see, this cobalt blue in Faber-Castell, because it's watercolour rather than aquarelle, it is a lot stronger and more richly pigmented. And we're going to do one more, and that is the, for example, if you're going to do some trees, some leaves on trees. And we'll just wash this out, and we'll do the Derwent first, and we'll do the Faber-Castell second. So we are going to use the Derwent olive green, and I'm just going to stipple this into this wet here, just like that, just very quickly. And it's spreading quite nicely, as you can see. And we're going to do the same on the other side with our Faber-Castell, also olive green. It's called Permanent Green Olive, this one. And we stipple that in, and you can see the difference. Even when you touch it, it spreads more. And that's again because it's watercolour, not just aquarelle, or not aquarelle, not just. There's nothing wrong with the aquarelle pencils, they're lovely. But the watercolour pencils do give a much richer and more true colour. So that is the quick difference. Now, our Faber-Castell, I didn't have room in one frame to show you, but that's what it looks like. You've got 3 layers of 40 pencils. So obviously there you have got 120, if my maths is correct, which is highly unlikely. And thank you for the thumbs up over there in the corner of the studio. And the final test I did was to do the same painting in the 2 mediums, in the 2 different pencils. This was the one I did with my, which one did I do that one? Oh yes, that one I did with my Derwent. In fact, I might have even written it on the back. I didn't. Oh well, never mind. But this is the one I did with the Derwent pencils. And this one I did with the Faber-Castell pencils. And I used the same equivalents in colours. And as you can see, this one is a lot more pigmented and much richer. So if you want the subtle tones and the subtle colours, we want our aquarelle. And if you want the stronger, more rich in tones, we want our watercolour. So because I personally prefer the richer tones in many of the paintings that I do, from now on I will be using my Faber-Castell pencils in my videos. If you want to see the Derwent back, do pop me a comment below and I will bring them back occasionally. Or maybe I'll do a comparison if you want to see more comparisons. Again, please do leave me a comment and I will do what I can to help you. And so in the meantime, I hope you've enjoyed this and this explanation about the difference between aquarelle and watercolour pencils. And I will be back tomorrow with a regular demonstration, and we will be starting a new series of painting simple animals. Now this is nothing technical, nothing to be scared of. It's just a very simple and basic way of painting animals in the mid-distance, and I'll explain more about that tomorrow. And for that I will be using my Faber-Castell watercolour pencils. So in the meantime, thank you very much for watching. Have a great day, take care, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye bye for now.